We good? All right. Well, welcome to the second SBS broadcast. Of course, I'm Betsy Eubanks. And, if you're not lucky enough to be out getting whacked with paddles with a scout troop out on Quake Lake, you might still be doing screen things with your scouts and being very safe with COVID. And that's really what Screen Boosted Scouting is all about, is giving you resources to help you still connect with scouts, but using the power of screens to do that. And our theme this month is youth-led and fun. So every month we do have a theme for the SBS site, and that's what it is right now. So we are going to start out with venturing. Dylan is our venturing lead, and he's going to talk about what he has posted on the venturing side. Dylan.
Thank you, Betsy. Hi, everybody. Hope you're all doing well. So, sorry, there are some dogs barking in the background. So I have two videos released for this month, the first of which is the second part of the How and Why to Be Enthusiastic About Meeting Virtually series. In that video, it talks about short and long-term planning, just so that, you might have your favorite activities that you typically do with your crew that you might not be able to do right now. So it's super important to keep that motivation up and to complete that short and long-term planning, perhaps even reorienting the group, so that you can go back to those activities once it's feasible for you and your crew to do so. That content is primarily for venturers and venturing advisors, but it's great for anybody in Scouts BSA, Cub Scouts. Overall, the content's just really solid, and I hope you enjoy that. And of course, there's the second video, which is a fun meeting ideas video by you making use of Venturing's ALPS model, which stands for Adventure, Leadership, Personal Growth, and Service. I hope you find those ideas to be fun. That, of course, once again, is primarily for those in venturing, but if you're in Scouts, BSA, or Cub Scouts, then feel free to watch that content as well, as it gives a number of great ideas in each of those four categories. But with that, I'll turn it back to you, Betsy. Thank you.
Yeah, and Dylan did a really great job. There's a segment in his content about reorienting. So if your unit's kind of drifting a little bit, definitely look at that. I think he provided some good questions and tools about working with your unit on there that I really, really appreciated. So we have some good Scouts BSA content for you. The one is called NATO Alphabet and Waffles. So one of the things that can happen on remote calls is they become all business oriented and no fun. And that doesn't describe scouting at all, right? We don't want things to be that. And in fact, a highly functioning group, you need to do that, just fun social engagement activity. You got to plan those on your remote calls, or the content posted right now you can use either on a remote call or traveling, car to car. If you're headed out somewhere with your scout unit, you use radios and you go between the vehicles. So there's a leader resource sheet that goes along with a very short 3-minute video, but it explains the NATO alphabet game, which is using the NATO alphabet in spelling, and you have coders and decoders, which I have to say, the troop that I went to Yellowstone this weekend with, they thoroughly enjoyed playing that game. They never done it before. And then there's also a game called Waffles or Pancakes. It's a discussion game kind of around values. You decide if you want to have waffles or pancakes, and you vote one off the planet. And it's just a great discussion game, and it's just fun. It's fun to introduce, and then once you introduce those kind of games, you really encourage your scouts to bring more of those to your unit meetings. So certainly check that out. And again, it's a really nice short video to orient you there. And the other good piece of content we have on Scouts BSA is merit badge stuff, and I'm going to let Paul, who's our merit badge guy, talk about that.
Well, thank you, Betsy, and I also want to thank you very much for allowing me to be part of the SBS team. Few items. Number one is Citizenship in the World Merit Badge version 1.0 is up and running. I've had quite a few hits, but no one has contacted me yet. So I think the reason for that was that my contact information is missing. So here it is. You can call me on my cell at 406-702-3511, or you can email me at Gritz, gritz10@gmail.com. This is one of those merit badges is a little bit more difficult to do and to find a merit badge counselor for, so please take advantage of that. This particular merit badge will consist of 4 modules, which breaks down the requirements into something more manageable yet covers everything. In the future, our merit badge process is the first thing I'd like to emphasize is that our SBS program is really not much different than what you would expect to find in any merit badge for Scouts. The only thing that's really changed is just the way we deliver it. We follow the same 12-step process, which complies with the regulations found in Section 7 of the Guide to Advancement. And this means we'll be going about the entire merit badge online with live conferences and either electronic or snail mail exchanges of documents. In the future, we're looking at developing documents to post online, which will address those protocols and procedures that will help Scouts be more successful, as well as an updated counselor list. Hopefully that will facilitate more and more Scouts coming into our program. Also, in addition, I guess we're looking for more merit badge counselors. We'll be more than willing to train you. Those trainings will likely start to occur this fall. They're in the development process at this moment. I don't know about you, but I'm extremely excited about the program and its potential to meet and reach more Scouts across the council, if not the country, and at least assisting them to achieve and advance in their advancement plans on their trail to ego. I'm more than happy to talk to any unit leader, potential counselor, or Scouts about our SBS initiative for merit badges, so please feel free to give me a call. Thank you very much, Betsy. Back to you.
Thank you, Bob. Well, we didn't forget Cub Scouts, of course, and we have a couple of things going on for Cub Scouts at the moment, and one is all about yo-yos. Okay, I am so excited about the BSA content and partnership with Duncan Yo-Yo. So first of all, they are going to put out a Scout yo-yo, which I have asked our council to order some, so I'm pretty excited about that. But there's a video that, as well as a resource sheet that will show you how to make the best use of this preview adventure. So what a preview adventure is, it's a Cub Scout adventure that's not in any of the books yet, not in paper form, but it's available online. And so it's for Wolf the Wearer of Light, these preview adventures on yo-yos. And what we've added for SBS is 3 different suggested ways to use these preview adventure resources that BSA has. One is how you can just email your parents what that looks like. One is a remote call, because those resources are great on a remote call. And then the third is a drop-by meeting. So we've outlined in the resource sheet, actual email drafts to make it super easy to get your Scouts yo-yoing. Because the thing to understand about the yo-yo too, not only is it fun, but it is the perfect social distance tool, because from a safety requirement, Scouts have to be able to swing their yo-yo with, around their head and not hit anybody. And that sounds like 6 feet social distancing to me. So I perceive that yo-yos could be a terrific long-term assistance to help those Cub Scouts keep that good distance. We also have some, of course, that is what's called an on-demand video. We also have live training going on for Cub Scouts. We had actually the first part of our blast session last night. We had 14 leaders come to part A, which was really great. That is a 2-part class. It filled up, so we're offering another one August 4th and 11th are the 2 dates that you can sign up for. I certainly think it went well, and it should only get better as we continue to offer that. So sign up for Blast if you need. What that stands for is Beginning Leader Accelerated Success Training, and it covers any leader-specific training for den leaders, Cub Scout, Cub Masters, or committee members. So pretty awesome. We had a live class last month or this month for computer fundamentals, and that is now an on-demand content piece. And what that is, it's a 20-minute video for those of you out there who may not be super comfortable yet with video conferencing. It goes over the world of computing, what you have to think about if you're doing video conferencing calls, what features to look for, and really how to get up to speed. So that's on demand under computer fundamentals. So pretty great. And there's another piece of content that you can actually get rewarded for using SBS stuff that Sean's going to talk about.
All right, yeah, I'm very excited to talk to you about what's called our SBS Patch program. So we have developed a patch that is unique to the Montana Council and specific to the Screen Boosted Scouting program. The requirements to earn this patch are on the website. Anybody can earn it. Doesn't matter if you're a unit leader or a Scouts BSA, a venture crew member, or a Cub Scout. Everybody has the chance to earn this patch. And so if you go to the website and take a look at the PDF that we have posted there, it will list the requirements for each one of those different levels of scouting. And there's also some tracking sheets there for you to be able to keep track of your progress. And once done, you can send those tracking sheets into either the council office or one of the SBS team members, and we'll get those processed and get a patch mailed out for you.
I think I've earned that patch. Maybe. I hope so, Sean.
Probably.
Probably so. I'm looking forward to seeing it. So next month, our theme is outside. So we're going to be fielding resources that help you, whether individual scouts are outside or you're outside with the unit. We're looking for good apps as well as a number of other things. So who knows, but that's the theme. So like all good scout things, we're going to finish up with some announcements. So Paul, what do you have?
Sorry about that. I got a little muted there. Yeah, I couldn't find my mouse. Next month, I'll be looking at starting up a short kind of a short video on the SBS merit badge system and process. It's primarily to target potential counselors, but unit leaders. It never hurts for you to know the process as well. So I will hopefully get that posted early in August, if not middle August at the latest. So look forward to that. And like I said, we need merit badge counselors desperately. And so please do give me a call if you want to sign up for one. I'll help you get started. So thank you, Betsy.
Awesome. Dylan, you're up next.
Yeah, thank you. So just a really quick announcement. This is specifically for venturing, but it's also important for everybody else who's involved with scouting. You may have recently heard about some details about something called the Churchill Project, which is a national wide effort in scouting. And it was concerning to many individuals because some of the proposals within meant some major changes to our older youth programs, venturing and sea scouting. And that has alarmed many people. Just want to emphasize that those are just proposals, and you actually have the opportunity to respond to each of the proposals in the Churchill Project. There are about 20 of them. You're able to go to scoutingwire.org, and that'll enable you to then, I'll pull it up here right now. So I'm on scoutingwire.org right now, and you'll see that on here, there's the understanding the Churchill Plan and what it means. And in this link, there is the opportunity to go down to a survey to provide your feedback, and you can respond to each of those points, as many or as few as you want. So if you'd like your voice to be heard about some of the changes that could come to scouting, then I encourage you to go to scoutingwire.org and to respond to the prompts. Thank you, Betsy.
That's awesome, because I didn't even know that, Dylan. So that's terrific. So Sean, I think you've got important announcements as well.
Indeed, I just want to remind everybody that we do still have an NYLP class and a Wood Badge class scheduled for this fall. And so there is still time to get people signed up for those courses. Wood Badge and NYLT are both advanced training that will help units to function better and more efficiently once we understand the model of leadership that is presented in both of those courses. So if you don't have people signed up for that, there is still an opportunity to do that, but that cutoff is coming up very, very soon. So don't waste any time. Get them signed up as soon as you can.
Awesome. Yeah, those are great classes. And again, NYLT, you want your youth trained in that leadership training for your units. So we will just sign off here with saying the next SBS broadcast is August 26th. Go to the website, use the stuff, and let us know if there's something either that's really working or that you want us to produce. We will get on it. So thank you. That concludes this July Screen Boosted Scouting broadcast.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.